Hi everyone, this is Tanishka. You might know me as the Moon Woman. Today I felt moved to speak about the power of tears. In the West, we can, feel like we must always keep our social mask on, that tears are a sign that we've failed, that we haven't been able to keep our shit together, or a sign of weakness, as everything in the feminine has been sort of reframed into being weakness. But whether it's men or women shedding tears, it's like the valve releasing all the pent-up tension inside. So this helps to relax the face, to reduce, what they love calling fine lines in all those anti-aging commercials. I mean, really, rather than sticking cow embryos on your face, you probably need a good orgasm or a good cry on a regular basis if you want to look vital. But the other thing is, when we have a good cry, I've noticed myself that my eyes afterwards are more green than brown. In fact, the more healing work that I've done on myself over the years, my eyes have gone from brown to hazel. But they're especially green after a cry, and I've read it that a lot of people experience the color of their eyes changing the more they do healing work. It's like the brown can often be a pigmentation of toxicity, emotional toxicity. But also in the Australian Aboriginal tradition, tears were considered so sacred they were collected on a stone. And that stone was kept in women's circles as a healing, talisman, with great reverence, that it would be passed around and to collect the tears, because they understood there was great power in confronting and really feeling our vulnerability, because we never experience a shift, an aha moment, if we don't feel. It's through our feelings that we experience an internal, lightening up. I spoke the other day in a video about how, unexpressed tears are water, and water is heavy if you think about carrying buckets of water around. So, we kind of wear that in our face. You'll often see people have bags under their eyes if there's unexpressed grief. I know, doing readings for many years, Luna Faye, bless you, you've said you tear up so easily. That is wonderful. Basically, it means that you're in your heart, that you're really available to your feelings. You're not shut down. As a culture, we tend to shut down as a way of coping. So, we might come home from a job that we hate and just zone out into the idiot box or Facebook or virtual games, but rather than actually feel. Because if we're not disassociating via a virtual reality, then we might actually have to feel what's within us. I actually think one of the reasons too that intimacy can die in unions is that there's unexpressed emotion. Okay, so it's kind of like putting your feelings on ice is like putting your partner on ice, because when we orgasm, it's like any unexpressed emotion is going to find the nearest exit. So, that could be rage, that could be tears, but, the more we express our feelings, the more emotionally available, emotionally intimate we are to ourselves and therefore to the people around us. But also, again, with the Australian Aboriginals, they don't wipe the tears away in circle. They allow them to sort of melt and soften the face. After we have a cry, we look softer. We look, more in our feminine, more available. So, that means that our bodies don't have to hold that unexpressed emotion. Yeah. So of course we're not going to experience so many sort of chronic illnesses, particularly around the sacral for women. Okay, so that's, you know, menstrual pain, that's lower back pain, yeah, inflammation around the pelvis. So because that's our emotional center, and this is why I'm so passionate about red tents. I mean, when we feel really held, we often dissolve as women. And this is especially important if we're not in a partnership where we're feeling really held, okay? That we have a sharing circle of women where we feel held once a month during the darkest phase of the moon, when we're most likely to experience those darker emotions. And when we feel held, you know, the emotion just comes up and it's released without shame, without a story. And so we walk away feeling lighter, deeply cleansed. So I will be doing a free Red Tent webinar. If you're interested in that, check it out on my website under the free resources, and the website again is themoonwoman.com. So thanks for tuning in, whether it was live or as the recording. Really appreciate it. If you feel to share this or post it on your timeline, be my guest. All right, blessings on your day. Ciao.